again, here's more proof that we did not just now become a Christian band. This is another side project that we had supporting law enforcement back in 2001. Went all the way from the late 90s all the way up until the present day, supporting Thomasville Police Department. We did not go out and buy 2,000 guitars. These are the only 2 acoustic guitars I've owned since 1998. That adds to the mathematical probabilities there in calculating. Look at the black spot in the beard, the dark spot in that beard. You saw the 2 eyes. There's hair on the right side indicated by wood grain. Left side also. A saw blade had to hit this piece of wood when it was made to make the guitar back in the late 70s, early 80s. There's the mouth. Remember, they had to allow for sanding also and a thick coat of urethane. There's the 2 eyes, the nose. You'll notice that at the top is what would be the crown of thorns, blood in the beard, below the mouth. Again, it's the beaten face of Jesus. Calculate the mathematical probabilities. There are scientists that can do that. Look at the eye. The eyelid is open. You'll see also that there's hair indicated on the brown Yamaha guitar, which is what this is. The blonde one is the Vantage guitar. Again, on the left side, the indication of hair, the edge of the hair. There's the crown of thorns, just where they need to be, just like the eyelid being opened. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the crown of thorns. It's like his mouth's open. He's trying to say something to you. His eyes open. The cheekbone area around the face. Again, there are other visions that could be looked at as a hoax because they could be tampered with. This has a thick coat of urethane like most guitars do, and you cannot get in there and tamper it. Scientists would be able to know. There's the eye halfway open looking at you with what would be the white of the eye, the pupil, the eyelid halfway down. It's very easy to list all of the things that help calculate the mathematical probability that this is not a coincidence. The popularity of other sightings. There's a potato that's supposed to be the Hindu god. There's Jesus' face in a nacho pan supposedly. All these could be tampered with. The cheese sandwich there with Virgin Mary's face that sold for $28,000. Somebody could hit it with a toothpick where they need to. An oyster with Jesus' face there at the bottom. The goofiness of those, as opposed to the not smiling in the faces on these 2 guitars, lend credibility. It adds to the value and the authenticity and the credibility of these guitars. This is not a hoax. Like I say, I did not go out and buy 2,000 guitars and try to pick around and find 2. It's the only 2 guitars acoustic guitars that I've owned since 1998. They were bought at the same pawn shop in King, North Carolina. It's a deliberate attempt. I believe this is deliberately done by God, deliberate act of God to raise awareness of cops, Police Widows Fund, concerns of police survivors, and the I Sold It stores where you can take stuff in and drop them off and get the money and have them donated. Now this is a picture of the Trinity. Look at the dark spot in the beard. The streak, again, another famous painting of the Trinity. Dark streak in the beard, another one. And then look at this blonde colored guitar, the dark streak right where it needs to be in the beard. Look very closely. It's very, very clear right below the mouth where it needs to be.